Sadashiva Samarambham Śaṅkarāchārya Madhyamam Asmadāchārya Paryantam Vande Gurum Paramparam Tapobhihi Kshena Papanam Shantanam Vitaraginam Mumukshunam Apekshoyam Atmabodho Vidhiyate. Let me share the book 1 minute. I think we did till the Panchikaranam. Panchikrita Mahabhuta Sambhavam Karma Sanchitam Shariram Sukhadukkhanam Bhogayatanam Uchyate. So he's talking about the Sthula Upadhi, and then the next shloka is Sukshma Upadhi. The following, that is the 14th shloka, would be the Karana Upadhi. So these are the three Upadhis that are present for either this Atma, that is the Atma Swarupa with confined with this Shariram, which is the Vyashti Atmakam, that is the individual Sharira. Or if you take the Samashti Sharira of this Brahmandam, then we talk about the Virat Purusha or the Vishwarupa that we are talking about. So either ways, there is a Sthula portion, then there is a Sukshma section, and then there is a Karana Sharira. These are the three Shariram that we are talking about. Sharira is just a nomenclature. The other more technical term would be Upadhi, because it is a limiting adjunct. The moment that limiting adjunct is gone, there is just one left. Kevalo Nityaha Sayeva iti. Now here he talked about how the Stula Shariram or the gross body is made up of Panchikrita Mahabhutam. There is the Mahabhutas are all, when they are in their pure form, they cannot be made into anything. So you want to mix a little bit extra stuff there, and then it becomes conducive for creation here. So this Shariram or this body is Bhogayatanam, Sukhadukkanam Bhogayatanam. It is a place or a sthanam for enjoyments. Either you want to enjoy happiness or dukkam. Either way, you need some tool through which you have to enjoy all of this. And that tool is karma sanchitam. Karma is anadi. So, and that karma has been coming from janma, punarjanma, etc., etc. You have been accumulating so much of karma in our body, and because of that, this body has been created out of the 5 Panchikrita Mahabhutam. Yeah? Now, this is the Sthula Sharira. To enjoy through this, we need Indriyas. Those Indriyas form your Sukshma Shariram. That Sukshma Shariram is in the 13th shloka. Panchaprana Manobuddhi Dashendriya Samanvitam Apanchikrita Bhutotham Sukshmangam Bhoga Sadhanam. Bhoga Sadhanam. Bhoga Ayatanam is the Shariram, which is the Sthula Shariram. That is, it is the repository, or it is the place which enjoys. But what is the tool through which we enjoy? Then those tools become the Indriyas. The body as is cannot enjoy. There are these Indriyas that are there. Panchaprana, Manaha, Buddhihi, Dasha Indriyani. These are the things that help you to enjoy this. This box of parcel of 17 things. Okay, that potlam I call it. It's a parcel of 17 things, which is a tool for the enjoyment. So Panchaprana, Prana, Pana, Vyana, Udana, Samana. These are the 5 pranans. And then you have Manas, Buddhi, so 7 totally. And then 10 Indriyas, which is 5 Jnanendriya and 5 Karmendriyas. These now totally become 17. So Pancha Prana, Mano, Buddhi, Dasha Indriyani, Jnanendriyani, Karmendriyani, Etaihi Sapta Dashabhihi Samanvitam. Samanvitam goes to the Sukshmangam. Okay, this subtle body. Now, this subtle body has these 17 items, Samanvitam, Apanchikrita Bhuta Uttam. From where have all of these come? These have all come from the Apanchikrita Bhuta, that is the Mahabhutas which are not Panchikritam. In the sense that pure form have given rise to all of these. So that is why you have Akashaha gives rise to the Shrotram. There is an Akasha inside the Shrotram which is capable of bringing us the knowledge of Shabda. So each one of those Indriyas function only because of that particular Mahabhuta, which is the Karanam for that particular Indriya. That's all. So if you have the Panchikaranam, then this entire Sthula body comes out. When you have the Apanchikritam, the indivisible Mahabhutas, they are responsible for each and every Indriyas here. Okay, so Apanchikrita Bhuta Uttham, Uttham Bhutebhyaha Samuttham or Samutpannam. It has been created from the 5 elements which are Apanchikrita, which have not been how do I say, differentiated or yeah, they have not been mixed with others. They are in their pure form. So sattva, rajo, guna, amsha, utpannam. From the sattva guna amsham it has come about, or from the rajo guna amsha it has come, or from the tamo gunam. So each sattva, rajo, guna, amsha, utpannam. He only says these two because tamo guna tu tatra sthula shariram bhavati iti. Okay, so only sattva, rajas are responsible for the pancha prana, mano, buddhi and dasha indriyam. That sukshma shariram. Is that clear? So sukshma angam ityukte sukshma shariram samashti vyashti atmakam bhoga sadhanam. Sadhanam, it is a karanam. It is the hetu. So vishaya dukkha sukha dukkha anubhutehe. Vishayaha vartante jagati. There are so many different objects in the world. Whether you derive sukham from those objects or dukkham from those objects, it depends on your interaction with that particular objects. So vishayanam sukha anubhutihi or dukkha anubhutihi. For that, anubhutehe asadharanam karanam. This is the inimitable cause for experiencing whether it is sukham or dukkham from the objects of the world. The cause here is your sukshma angam, sukshma shariram. So apanchikrita pancha mahabhutani tat karyam cha saptadashakam lingam bhautikam hiranyagarbha ityuchyate. So here in the sukshma form, the Atmaswarupa is called Hiranyagarbha. So Hiranyagarbha is the Andam. Usually it is the, we call it in the Purana stories, we say that Hiranyagarbha came out of a Andam. There is a huge egg kind of thing, which is golden egg, which was there initially, and the entire Brahmandam was inside that egg. It is like a cosmic reproduction, that's how it was. So as it opens out, the most subtle thing which is outside becomes the maximum thing outside. Inside becomes the most maximum thing outside. So that's how the creation happens. And inside that egg, this Hiranyagarbha, Purusha, Atmaswarupa, has resided there. He sleeps there for 1,000 years, and then the Andam breaks, and then the Sthula Jagat forms. So when he is inside that egg, it is the Sukshma Shariram. This is the Puranic representation of that. So that's why he is called Hiranyagarbha, one who has resides inside the Garbha, the womb of that egg which is golden. Okay, this is the Brahmandam that we are talking about. Etat sukshma shariram atmanaha ityadi shrutibhihi. So this is your sukshma sharira. This is clear, right? Okay. So pancha prana mano buddhi dasha indriya samanvitam apanchikrita bhutotham sukshmangam bhoga sadhanam. Now we move on to the karana shariram. Anadyavidya nirvachya anirvachya karanopadhiruchyate upadhi tritayat anyam atmanam avadharayet. Karanopadhihi uchyate. This is called as the Karana Upadhi. So we have 3 shariras. One is the Stula Shariram. Next is the Sukshma Shariram. The final one is the Karana Shariram, where we say that none of these are present. It is still not opened up into even the subtle Indriyas. There is only Maya along with the Atmaswarupam. Only these two are present at this stage. So this is your Moola Karanam. Okay. So Anadi Avidya Anirvachya Karana Upadhihi. Karana Upadhihi ityukte. What is the meaning of Karana Upadhi? Atma is the first Upadhi, the first limiting adjunct that is there for the Atma Swarupam is the Moola Karanam for the creation of this entire Jagat. So that is why it is called the Karana Upadhi. Okay? And that Karanam is Anadi Avidya. It is Anadi. It has been present with the Brahman for eternally. And it is Avidya. It is Maya or Prakriti. Anirvachya. It cannot be clearly stated. That is, the nature of it cannot be clearly stated. So that's why he says Anirvachyam. Upadhi Tritayat Anyam. Beyond these three Upadhis, Tritayam is a set of three. What are the three? Stula Upadhi, Sukshma Upadhi, and Karana Upadhi. So, Upadhinam Tritayam, Upadhi Tritayam. A set of all three Upadhis. So, this triad of the Upadhis is the Atmaswarupa is beyond this set of this triad. Okay, so Anyam Atmanam Avadharayet. We should understand Atma as something Anya, something different from this triad of Upadhis. Now, if you look at the Vyakhyanam, he goes into a discussion of what is Maya. So, see, Karana Upadhi ityukte, you are saying Karanam, this is the Moola Karanam, and you are also qualifying it as Anirvachya. Anirvachya means Sadasad Adibihi Vaktum Ashakya. Nirvachyam. Vachyam means meaning. You say a word and you are trying to give a meaning. But Nirvachanam is definition, defining. Anirvachya is something that cannot be defined. So, Vaktum Ashakya. It is not something that can be clearly stated as Sat or Asat. So, Sadasadadibihi Vaktum Ashakya. Why is it Sat? Satchet na badhyeta, Asatchet na pratiyeta. This is our formula. If we say that it is, see, I'm not going to go into too much of that Vyakhyanam because he goes into a lot of detailings, which probably at this beginning Grantham we don't need so much. So I'm not going to go into that. A simple way to understand Anirvachyam is Sat Chet na badhyeta. If it is a Sadvastu, it should not be negated at any point in the any point of time. If I say an object is the truth, an object is eternal, or it is true, it exists, then that object should exist in eternity of time. There should not come a point where this does not exist for me. Well, we can take examples of, let's say, even the computer, which, it cannot be recycled at all. It will not go into, you put it into trash, whatever happens. You think that it is eternal, but at some point, when the entire world is going to be destroyed, this computer will also be destroyed at that point. Even plastics, which are long-lasting, are going to be destroyed at some point. So you think it is eternal. You think it is existing for a longer time, but badhyate, it will be removed. Asat chet na pratiyeta. If it is asat, if it is a non-existent object, then it would not even come to the range of perception. That's why we take the example of Shukti Rajatam, the silver in an oyster shell. So you are standing at a distance, the sun's light falls on a shell and that shell shines like Rajatam. And so first of all, it is pratiyate. Pratiyate iti chet, you cannot call it as asat, that it does not exist. Can you say that? No, it exists because I am able to perceive that Rajatam. And in fact, then not only do I have a perception of that Rajatam, I also have an inclination to go and pick up that Rajatam, thinking that it is actual money and I want to use it. Right? So there is a pravritti also based on that perception. So it cannot be asat. It is not a non-existent unicorn. Now, if it is sat, okay, let's say it is existing, then when I go closer also, there should be silver and I should be able to use it to buy things. I am not able to do that because as soon as I go near and I see the real nature of that Shukti, that Rajatam is gone. So, Satchet, if it is an existing object, then it should not be negated. Whereas it gets negated by the knowledge of the adhishthanam. In the same way, Maya is also, first of all, this world should not exist in your perception at all. But you are able to see this world, you are interacting with this world, which means this is present. It is not asat. It is not a completely imaginary object, but it is something that we are perceiving and interacting with. So it is not asat because it is pratiyate. It is also not sat because brahmajnane sati badhyate. When I have the knowledge of the Supreme, this complete, all of these worlds and the Brahmandam and everything completely is, it doesn't, I need not interact with this whole thing. It does not even appear in my perception here. So, sat chet na badhyate, asat chet na pratiyate. Since both are not here, I have to say Maya is sadasad vilakshanam. It is completely different from sat and it is different from asat. So it is an anirvachyam. I cannot clearly state and define this Maya. Is that clear? So anadi avidya anirvachya. This is where we are. So anadi avidya, utpatti shunya. There is no utpatti for this. Nobody has created this Maya. Bhagavan has not created this Maya, but it is just an illusion on top of him. And that illusion is because of the Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. Trigunatmika Maya. Etadrishi Maya, Sthula, Sukshma, Sharira, Dvaya, Karanatvat, Karana Upadhi. Why is this Maya, Anadi Avidya, called as the Karana Upadhi? This is called Karana Upadhi because it generates Sukshma Shariram and it is also responsible for creating this Sthula Shariram. Without the Maya, we are not going to have the Mahabhutas or the Ahankara, Sattvika Ahankara, Rajasika Ahankara, etc., etc. And we are not even going to have the creation of Jagat. Because this Maya is the Karanam for everything, this Maya as a limiting adjunct is called Karana Upadhihi. Sukshma sharirasya, sthula sharirasya cha karanatvat, karana upadhihi ityuchyate. Clear? Now, this is, how do you, I just simply, if it is anadi, it is also said that it is anadi avidya anirvachya, right? If it is anadi, there is no beginning for this, then there is no end to it. It is constantly there. How do we get to the end of this Maya? Then mameva ye prapadyante mayametam tarantite. So whoever takes refuge in Bhagavan, he is able to cross this Maya and realize that it is an illusion and understand the tattvam behind the whole thing. Clear? So karana upadhihi ityuchyate. Etat tritayam anatma. All of these three, that is this sthula sharira, Sukshma Sharira and this Karana Upadhi, all these three are Anatma. These are not Atma. Swadrishyatva, Swadrishyatvat, Jadatvat, cha. Because it is seen by the Atma Swarupa and it is also Jada. There is no existence to it without the Chaitanya Swarupam. So, avidya karyasya jagataha sarvasyapi anirvachaniyatvam suchitam. So, even this world, not only Maya, but the Maya karyam, everything that has been created by Maya itself is an illusion and it is neither sat nor asat. It is anirvachaniyam. Okay. This is our Advaita's standpoint that this entire world is sadasad vilakshana. We don't say it is Satkaryavadam or Asatkaryavadam. We'll read this in Brahma Sutram. So, Atmanam tu upadhi tritayat purvokta sthula sukshma karana upadhinam tritayatapi anyam. Anyam ityukte param vilakshanam. It is something different from these three. Iti avadharayet. You have to understand this. You have to get to that knowledge. How do you get to that knowledge? Neti neti iti vakyena, you remove, it is not this Stula Sharira, it is not the Sukshma Shariram, it is not the Karana Shariram. Iti na. You remove each one of those and Atmanam Upadhi Vinirmuktam Kritva. You release this Atma from all of these Upadhi and understand it to be Nishkalam. It has no parts, no action, Nishkriyam, Shantam, Anantam, Sachidanandam, Param, Brahma etat eva aham asmi. This Brahman is the true nature of mine. Iti nirdharayet. You have to, by negation, you have to understand that the Atmaswarupa within this Shariram and the Atmaswarupa, which is the Adhishtanam for this entire world, is the same. Nothing else. Clear? Okay. So, Anadyavidya Anirvachya. Anadyavidya Anirvachya Karanopādhihi Uchyate Upadhitritayadanyam Atmanam Avadharayet. Okay.